You little scamp. Do you know how much the core you took was worth? I stole it from the castle. 3 years it took me to get it. And now...
Please! She's barely 10 years old!
Silence! Stay out of it!
Oh!
If you die, it'll be as good as new. You brought this on yourself.
From now on, I'll protect you. I'll keep you safe. Always. My name is Jin. What's yours?
Laura.
It seems like sending outcasts was the right choice. You all right?
I've been through worse. I can handle it.
Jin, I swear I'll make your dream come true. So stop putting yourself at risk.
There's still time.
Is that part of your dream, too? What are we, in the end? This hunger I feel, this thirst, is it really my own? Or is it someone else's? Sometimes I can't tell. Tell me, Jin, are you really here? I don't know where I really am.
You're starting to sound like a human.
Oh, yeah?
Perhaps we're not so different after all. Humans and blades.
What's the deal with this ceasefire?
A tribunal, it looks like. Praetor on Malthus is here in person. And who's going to argue with the Praetor?
Does he have any clue how many men we lost? If those Ardanians get away with this, Architect, damn it.
Quit your grumbling, mate. All this is way beyond our pay grade.
You got that right. We're all just faceless cannon fodder to the bigwigs. CO says jump, we jump.
Alright, that was interesting. Is the whole point of this game, like, is the ending bringing back Laura to life? That's what it seems like right now. At least, based on Jin. Someone's got to escort Morag, but yeah. I'm gonna guess that's how it's gonna end. It has to involve Laura. There's no way it does not involve Laura. She's been like very significant ever since like ever since Jin became a thing and she was introduced. She's become a very important character. And probably gonna have some kind of significance when throughout the whole rest of the game. So we'll see what happens. We just have to go up here. Are they gonna... Okay, we can actually walk. Yes. Alright. Can we stand on his chair? Oh, yes. Okay, we all know we had to do that. Alright, we just have to talk to them. And we should be good. Through here is the venue for the Summit of Nations. I must apologize, but entry is forbidden to all but the official representatives of each nation. Okay. I keep forgetting he's a prince. He really doesn't look like a prince. But, never know. It's alright. He's still cool. Wait at the chambers. Sure.
My deepest thanks to you for agreeing to this ceasefire. Queen Rakura, Emperor Niall.
As I recall from the Assyrian treaty of 350 years ago, the Praetorium was to refrain from intervention in times of war. And yet here you are intervening. But I trust you have a suitable justification, Your Eminence.
Naturally. But first, to ensure impartiality in these negotiations, may I present Nira, acting chairman of the Argentum Trade Guild. Furthermore, representing the Tantalese, His Highness the Crown Prince Ozikairis Brunev Tantal will also be attending.
The Crown Prince? The prodigal Prince of Tantal?
What a spectacle! Seems the Praetor has as much clout around here as ever.
Could we not just take them out here and now?
Good point. All the principal nations' heads gathered here? It'd make things easy later.
The way to the World Tree must first be opened. Wiping out mankind is the easy part. We could manage that ourselves.
Even so...
That isn't our only goal, remember? We must wait for the stage to be set.
Is Jin serious about this?
Yeah. I've been wondering that myself.
Oh, he's serious. He always is. He will annihilate mankind, and then... he will kill the architect.
Now, it seems Morardain has been accused of a unilateral breach of treaty in this matter. Emperor Niall, I open the floor to you. Is there anything you wish to say?
While we are still conducting investigations into the cause, it cannot be denied that weaponry belonging to our forces was discharged against Uriah. Regardless of any possible reason and circumstance, we are prepared to offer recompense for this grave offence.
So you want to settle this with money?
We will provide any compensation deemed necessary.
Perhaps I'm misunderstanding. To my ears, it sounds almost as if you mean to imply that the blame for these offences does not lie with your Majesty at all.
We are investigating. I ask that we not draw any hasty conclusions.
What need is there for investigation? I believe a cause has already been established. There are witnesses.
And that would be? What a preposterous notion. The people you speak of are merely a terrorist group. How could they possibly command that measure of...
It's the truth. I, Ozyclyrus, swear this in the name of King Eulogimenus Tantal.
Can confirm ex-chairman Bana give these people some kind of supplies. Military supplies, methinks, and in great number, yes.
But why would...
What if I were to tell you that the Aegis Malus, who raised the world 5 centuries ago, was involved?
Ridiculous. Everyone knows he disappeared in a blaze of flame.
He's very much alive, believe me. That arsehole, the Aegis, has confronted us in person. And if my word is not enough for you...
A blade? But that core crystal...
This is another Aegis, named Mithra. Your Highness has heard of her, surely?
So the rumors that reached us were true. Who is its driver?
If you knew that, I dare say your surprise would be even greater. But that is not the matter we are here to discuss, Your Highness. This is a dire situation.
Six o'clock already. Mithra's been in there for a long time now.
We've just got to trust them. They're dealing with the leaders of whole nations. It's not like there's anything you or me can do to help.
Ugh.
I've noticed something about Malos. He's an Aegis, but you wouldn't know it from how he's fighting. I'm pretty sure he's damaged in some way.
You mean he can't use the full extent of his powers?
The wounds I dealt in our battle long ago may not be completely healed. His end goal is Elysium. He wants to go back to the place he was born. There he can heal until his powers have recovered. If Malos is allowed to restore himself...
The horrors of 5 centuries past will return.
Or worse still, Malos's goal is simple. He means to destroy humanity in its entirety.
Why would anyone desire that?
Perhaps he doesn't even need a reason. It seems to be a deep-seated drive. An instinct. As natural as breathing.
All of this is my responsibility.
Praetor Amalthus? Whatever do you mean?
It was none other than I who awakened Malos and unleashed him upon the world.
So, Your Eminence, the rumor that you were once Malos's driver is...
I never intended to obscure the truth. It is writ plain for all to see in history books. I was a fool. It was to prevent such foolishness that all passage to the World Tree was forbidden after the Aegis War. However, it has become apparent that the laws of men do not apply to Malos. The time may have come to lift that restriction. I appreciate this.
Don't think you've earned my trust. But since Rex is going to Elysium, their paths are bound to cross. That's all.
I'm surprised. You seem so devoted to the boy.
It's for both our sakes. But you, Amalthus, who is it that you're living for?
Oh, we get to actually play now. Okay. 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 More information. So the end goal is not bringing Laura back to life or anything related to her. It's literally something about saving humanity. And now we have to attend a funeral. Okay. Well, we'll attend a funeral. See what happens. Where is Morag? No, not again. I need Morag. He's like the one tank I can rely on. I can't really rely on Aura because I don't have Poppy Swap ready.
I guess they did call her a goddess. The state funeral makes sense. Shouldn't you be with him?
He's a boy. Best not to bother them at times like this.
I expected you to be more clingy. You really are different from her.
Actually, letting him be was more her idea than mine.
Really? Pirates? Get out. So wait, you're saying you want to go be clingy or what?
I'll burn you.
I kid. Sheesh. It's weird, though.
What is?
I mean, don't you think it's odd? Normally, if a blade or its driver dies, it'll just go back to being a core crystal. So why is Fan just dead?
I did wonder the same thing. There's only one way I know for a dead blade to keep its physical form. Remember Minoth? I mean Cole. He was a flesh eater.
Yeah.
But Fan wasn't a flesh eater. I can say that for sure.
What's that?
That's the shape of Fan's core crystal. Well, how it used to be.
But now it's a triangle.
Rex and I are quite a unique case, but this is different still.
How is it different?
If a blade shares its core with another, its shape changes in a uniform fashion. In our case, the center part went to Rex and the outer part to us. I don't know why that is, but it seems to be a rule.
But Fan's isn't like that.
Exactly. It looks more like someone stole her core, doesn't it?
We have suspects of the reason why Fan is dead. And they made it a little obvious when they showed the Praetor. So, we're going to assume that it was him. So, let's keep that as an assumption for now. And Let's just accept that fan is not ever gonna be played. Oh man, it's still so sad. She was so cool. That one, that one cutscene where we got her to fight. That was cool. No one can change my mind about that. Let's head to the audience chamber. They're gonna make me run. Oh my gosh, they're making me run. That's like one of the iffy parts about this. I just have to run everywhere. Like literally. Like if I can just run everywhere, then I get the steps for Mithra in the future. But it would be a lot easier if they can send me there. This is fine. It lets me do things in between, but I don't really have anything to do since I'm just progressing with the story. Still need to do the what's it called? The place where you have Shulk and Fiora. The Land of Challenge. Okay, there we go. I was gonna look for an item, but then I just remembered it. But yeah, the Land of Challenge. I still have to do some of that stuff. Because I am curious about it. And I do want to use them, so yeah. Well, let's just see what the Praetor wants for now.
My apologies. Did I keep you waiting?
No, not really. What were you doing?
I was cleansing the core crystals. It markedly increases their resonance success rate. Bonding with the crystal carries certain risks, you understand.
I know.
When I became the driver of an Aegis, this power was awakened in me.
So, I might be able to do it too?
Who knows? Different people are cut out for different things.
Right, yeah.
Now then, my work is done for the day. Come with me.
A special envoy? To Tantal? Me?
Correct. Behold. As a salvager, I imagine you are already aware, but this is Allrest, the world we currently inhabit. We make our home on Titans, moving in circles around the world tree. And here lies the Great Void. This void came into being 500 years ago. It did not exist prior to that.
So I've heard. It's in our way anyway. It stopped us reaching the world tree.
The Great Void is carved from the Cloud Sea by a monstrous beast known as Ophion.
Wait, you mean that thing?
To be precise, it is an artifice, a servant of the Aegis.
Of Mithra?
So that thing is Mithra's, then what did it attack us for? Doesn't make sense.
Ophion was felled in the ancient battle with Malos, sinking below the clouds. This means someone must have revived it.
Correct.
And you're saying that someone was Zeke's home country, Tantal?
Yes. They gave Ophion one directive: to ensure that none approach the World Tree. They sought to prevent a repeat of the horrors of the Aegis War, so an obstacle was created, the Great Void.
How did they manage a feat like that?
As I've said, mankind is regressing. Only one artifact remains that can rescind Ophion's orders, and it lies in Tantal.
It's called the Omega Feta, and it's guarded by the royal family. I'll take you to it.
I've prepared your envoy documents already. Your quest is to set foot in Elysium, correct? Malos and his ilk will surely seek the Omega Feta for themselves. I would ask you to reach Elysium before they do, and inform me of what you find there. Do it as a favor for a once foolish old man, and so that people may have a future in this dying world.
Cool. We're going to Tantal. Alright. Go back to our chambers. Sure. And of course, they're gonna make me go back down. Come on, man. Come on, man. Yes. Cross that, try to sit. Oh well. Man, they should have made him not sit on his chair. That would have been a lot funnier. But it's okay. We're going to Tantal, which is pretty cool. That means we can finally start progressing. Maybe. Can we actually do something that isn't a cutscene? Or running to a cutscene this episode? It's a lot of information. And every part of it is important. So, not surprising they're showing all this. But I just want to do something that isn't running everywhere. Yeah, okay, back to our chambers. Alright. Alright, my guy. You prepared your rooms. Very well rested. Yes.
We can reach Tantal by ship, but once we're there, we'll need to do a spot of walking.
So we're travelling with Shell, lad, you? Never thought I'd see the day.
I think you'll find I make a fantastic ally.
Luck of Zeke not so great. Bet we shipwrecked by tomorrow.
Cheeky furball.
We're all gonna die.
Hey, Zeke. You said before that Torna concerned you too. What did you mean by that?
What? Oh, yeah, that. I don't know about those clowns, but Torna, the country that fell 500 years ago, they were the ancestors of us Tantalese. The people of Tantal are descended from Adam, the hero of Torna who escaped its destruction.
So, after Pyra fell asleep, Adam escaped to Tantal?
That's right.
That is the first I've heard of it. I have studied much history, but this story never featured. Most peculiar.
We're humble. Don't really like to brag about it. The only real trace left is in this here sigil of the royal family.
So why did you awaken Hayes?
Because her power was of great use to me. Indol has found itself under attack from Torna a number of times. She was necessary in driving them back.
Really? Then why don't you seem to have any others? Blades, that is.
Driver though I may be, I am no fighter. Besides, I find the warrior monks here so reliable. They get the job done.
If you say so. I wonder, do you know why Torna are using the name of a dead country?
Jin was a blade of Torna once. Loyalty or nostalgia? Who can say? Perhaps both.
Is that really all there is to it?
You don't think so?
I don't know much about what happened while I slept. There are no written records, either. All we have is stories passed down.
And you think that is insufficient? History is a murky thing. Only those present can truly know what took place.
But weren't you one of those present?
And that is why I offer you my cooperation.
I guess we'll find out if we go to Tantal.
Alright, we're going to Tantal and Pyra's back. Can we make it a leisurely walk? No, we are going to sprint. I want to enjoy my last moments here. No, we are going to sprint. Gonna take some Indol presents. Alright. Alright, yeah. Let's just... Everyone's just making fun of Zeke. But, yeah, let's just go. We'll sprint there. We'll at least do that. Because, well, I'm not gonna walk. If I walk, it's gonna look like this. And that is slow. This is already, like, decently slow, too. I can't go any faster. But it's good enough. Destinations really aren't that far from each other. But they do get a little tedious when they just make you run back and forth for a cutscene. For another cutscene. And then they make you run for another cutscene. Like now. Right? 60 more meters. Right? You're gonna show me another cutscene?
Tensions seem high.
From what I gather, it seems an official summit is to be held between Morardain and Uriah.
A summit? You mean about the recent punch-up? But I thought...
Didn't Praetor Amalthus get them to stop and sort it all out?
Perhaps there are some discussions they would prefer Indol not to be privy to.
Besides, Uriah doesn't like to associate too closely with Indol. They'd hate to be seen as acquiescing to the Praetor's will. Got to keep up appearances, you know.
Acquiescing? You what?
Like letting him tell them what's what.
For such a spanner, you sure use some big words. How come?
Stop calling me that! Buzz off, kitty no-mates! Anyway, this summit would explain why Morag isn't around.
Indeed. She has much to attend to.
Shared sovereignty over Gormott.
Yes. I don't think anything less will be sufficient to placate them.
The Senate would never approve it.
I can overrule them by decree. Of course, I would need to secure Senator Roderick's cooperation.
Imperial decree? If it's come to that, well then I cannot dissent. I cannot help but admire your courage, your majesty.
That means a lot, coming from you.
Acting Chairman Nira.
Sorry for intrude. Is emergency, so Nira take liberty of drop by unannounced.
You certainly look troubled, Chairman. So, what is this emergency you speak of?
Well...
We didn't get to hear the emergency. But that guy is still cool. That one Napon. Cannot tell me Nira is not cool. Like the coolest Napon.
So, we can make our way to Tantal from here. I assume the Praetor has a ship waiting for us.
Hey, Shalad.
What?
Are we really gonna just leave Morag behind?
Who's leaving anyone? She's got her own priorities, you know?
Yeah, but still.
Anyway, her schedule is filled with official duties right now.
For sure. It's just a bit of a shame is all. You know, since we came all this way together.
I guess I know how you feel, chum. Huh? Speak of the devil?
Bana's going for the summit.
On top of everything, an assassination attempt?
If blood gets spilled at the summit, it'll mean war.
War's good for business, after all. I guess he wants to use that to get himself back in with the guild.
Why, that little... I was wondering where he'd slunk off to. What a sneaky git.
It seems Acting Chairman Nira wishes to take care of this incident covertly, to avoid it reflecting badly upon the guild.
So you came to us?
If we mobilize the army, the whole thing will become public.
Oh, I get it. So we're a more convenient solution.
I'm not forcing you. If you refuse, Bridget and I will do what we can alone.
Ah, come off it, lady. You wouldn't even think of dragging us into this, if you thought you could handle it on your own.
I suppose not. You know Bana as well as I. There's no telling what he might be plotting.
According to Acting Chairman Nira, several giant weapons were being built at the factory where we last saw him. And one of them is currently unaccounted for.
Giant weapons?
Got it. Besides, you know, we've got our own score to settle with him.
Thank you. It will be easier to focus on my duties knowing you are on the case. Good luck.
Leave it to us.
Does that mean we can use Morag now? Yes, as active quest. Is that I don't know. Oh, come on. It's okay. That's a lot of people we have to talk to. Have you heard anything? Bird people? Birdie looking? Can't remember what they're called. Turkin. Okay. Okay. Noted. Okay. Bunch of Turkin. Mithra is bored. You. What do you have to tell me? I do wonder... Yeah, I live under the protection of Indol. You're really not telling me any kind of information. Is there someone here? Wait, why is there someone all the way to the other side? Okay. Alright. What about you? What do you have to tell me? Know anything about Moradane side? We have Uriah have no intentions of trying anything funny. The word of Queen whatever her name is absolute. We trust in our queen. Sure. Okay. Looks like talking to everyone's gonna take a while. So, well, I'll talk to everyone and then I'll basically just go back to whatever we were supposed to be doing. I'll probably explain about what happened, what they were mentioning, all that. Because this is a lot. So we'll see you then. Okay, I talked to everyone. And now... Okay, we've gathered quite a bit of information now. Okay, so pretty much there's just... Okay, I guess they'll explain it for me. So thanks a bunch, guys. Okay. Well, this is... Okay, it looks like we're basically going to summarize everything through this little chat here. So first, we clear up basic premise. Who is targeting Summit of Nations? Okay. So onto the basic premise then. Where is the summit to be held? So they kept talking about the Ardanian Titanship. So that is where it's going to be held. Method. They were talking about some poison food. Yeah, they were talking about some kind of poisoned food as their way of quote-unquote assassination. Yeah. But then when would the poison be added? Well, main meal. Yeah, that's the only one that makes sense. And someone was saying they'd seen a lot of weird ingredients. They did say that. Suspicious big box. Huh. Oh, this is pretty much the whole summary, I guess. The Turkin. This was the first person we talked to. Yeah. Alright. Like we have to deal with this first. Yeah, we have to deal with this first before we can go to Tantal. Because we need to get Morag back. Alright. So poison. Yeah, just to put it short. The summit will be held in the Titan ship. It will, and Bana's planning to assassinate them by poisoning their food with some Turkin people, I guess. Is the shortest way I can put it. But it's just this way. Because, well, they made me run here anyway. Yeah, they made me run here for 2 dialogues. One over there, one over here. Like right at the edge. Alright. Well, I like how we can just casually walk in. You know, like those guards, they literally did nothing. Well, if we're actually gonna do something, I probably need another character. So... Tora. And since I have no way of healing, and I don't trust CPU healing, especially since Zeke has his own blade. Okay. First off, my guy, where are you? Where were you? Did you not see that thing move and shake? These guards are useless. Well, anyways, as I was saying, Zeke can switch to his blade if I set him as a computer player. He can set his blade to Pandoria whenever he feels like it. So, yeah. I'd rather just play the healer myself. No, I can't. Okay, let's just go in here then. Yeah, this is where we're supposed to go anyway.
Stop everything! Hold it!
What? Who's you?
Don't play dumb! Poison! That food is poisoned!
Poison? You kids crazy in brains.
We're past talking! Quick, grab him!
Yeah!
Oh, okay. I like how the first thing they say is the food's poison without any form of proof. And you took my potion! I need that. That's like the only way cross-set is useful. Aside from team heals, but that's like the only your only use. But yeah, team heals depends on my own damage. So I need these potions. Alright. Don't take my potions. I need these. My potions. Okay. We're good. Just do a dunk. And we should do a good amount. Yep, that's a good amount of damage. I'm actually curious, does any of her what's it called? Does any of her like skills do AoE? Does this one do AoE? Please do AoE. Doesn't look like it. Oh, I mean, kinda. Yeah, kinda. Okay. I can make a little easier. We can just spam level 2s. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. We need cross-set to keep healing. That's the only way we're gonna keep living. Zeke will be our main damage dealer, I guess. Oh. Rex will still be our main damage dealer. Or I guess I can too. As Zeke. So... Oh, but you have those fools. Who like do no damage because I haven't worked on them yet. I should probably do that. Yeah, there's gonna be at some point where I'm just gonna do some kind of heavy grind. But nothing too much because I feel like if I'm over leveled or if I overpower myself, then the game's just gonna be a little too easy. Yeah, like even at this point, I'm not even that overpowered yet, and Crossset is literally doing tons of damage.
Please wait!
Papoonin! What are you doing here?
What silly question! It's Papoonin who hire world-famous band of gourmet chefs, fire dragons!
World famous?
Gourmet chefs.
Moradane, very insistent, want only very best food for important summit. Papoonin work wings to bone finding chefs, and now what this?
So you mean...
These guys are just a bunch of cooks.
I did think they were not putting up much of a fight.
Then this food is actually...
Delicious! I could eat this stuff forever!
What friend doing? Very expensive food now go to waste.
Sorry! We really did think they were here to murder someone.
Murder? What this nonsense friends talk? I demand compensation. Friends have no idea how much time and money Papoonin spent on this.
An explosion?
Huh? From where?
Hey, what's going on?
Explosion in the hangar! Right when everyone was busy with Queen Rakura's arrival. It's really bad.
The Queen is here? This is it?
Rex, we need to hurry.
Yeah.
Hey! Hey, wait! Hey! No running away! Compensation!
Sorry, my guy, you're not gonna get your compensation anytime soon. We just have to run out here, right?
Who are you, villain? Is this some underhanded Ardanian trick?
Wrong! But also right. Truth is complicated. Anyhow, here is where Queen died. If it looks like Queen killed by More Dane, me in the money again!
That voice. Bana from the Argentum Guild.
Correct! Top marks for the Queen!
But you were unseated as chairman.
It's not so easy to get rid of Bana. Trade Guild of Argentum belong to Bana, down to last screw, last drop of oil.
Hold it, Bana!
You, Rex! Nah, Bana not let Rex interfere with plans. Again and again, Bana not stand for this.
Master Pan, that artificial blade.
It... Rosa! Meh, meh, meh. Tora feel much greater power than before. Especially from mark on forehead.
What's going on? What's that?
Even Emperor comes straight to Bana. Convenient little mob to play.
Come on, Bana. Cut the bad guy talk and accept you've lost. You know you won't get away with it. What with all these witnesses here?
If Bana simply kill everyone, then nobody blow. Victory of Bana is assured.
You know we can't let you do that!
You think you handle the power of upgraded Giga Rosa? Things go very different this time.
Oh man, we actually don't have Morag. I'm pretty sure Morag was chilling, like, with the Emperor. It's okay. But as I was saying before, if I'm not even that over leveled, and I'm literally getting carried by Crossette. So yeah, if I were to over level, like, just imagine how much stronger and how much faster I'd be taking out this guy. Like, let's just say I grab like 7 potions. I don't know how many I grabbed. I'm just gonna say this is number 4. Yeah, I'm just gonna say this is potion number 4. 4? Okay, 4. And yeah. Because we have team heal. And that's actually very important. Yeah, if we can keep team healing, then we're pretty much unkillable. Here. Okay, I'm pretty sure we have maxed out attack right now. So do that. We have a way to self-heal everyone. So that's already really good. Okay. One more potion. Okay. Blow down, that really doesn't matter. I think Crosset's level 2 does a party heal also, so that's also really overpowered. Right? Am I right on that? Yeah, look at that. Look at that damage. That's a lot of damage. Am I dead? Okay, I thought that was like one of those one-hit KO attacks. Okay. But yeah, you can see how much damage Crosssets are doing. I'm pretty sure, like, normally this fight would take like, I don't know, a few minutes. Except that I'm dying. But team heal. There we go. Maybe I should do a blade combo so I can just finish it with What is it called? Chain attack. There we go. Ow. Okay. Heal? Team heal? Cross that? Yes. Yeah, look at that. His attack did nothing because we out healed him. Go Pyro. Do what you're good at. I don't know what you're good at. But I forgot what her skills were. 54,000, that's not bad. Team heal. We'll start with heat again. You know what? I think we can finish it here, yeah? Right, Crosset? Oh yeah, we just needed Crosset. I guess we'll just finish it. Doesn't matter what we do. Here we go. Use Poppy. And I guess we'll just do the second round too, because we kind of have no choice. But look at Crosset's damage. Compared to Pyro's damage. Yeah. There's a really big difference. We'll compare Poppy's damage too. Except I suck at mashing apparently. Ooh, pouch expansion kit. That's useful.
How? Even Giga Rosa defeated by these nasty meddling kids.
This ends here, Bana. You are under arrest. The Praetorium will handle the judgment. Assassination is a serious matter. Your sentence will be harsh.
So the mercantile genius Bana meets an inglorious end before my very eyes. Pitiful.
Bana is... Bana is not kind of man to go down like this. If I go down, I take you with me.
Watch out! Aegeon! As you wish.
Niall Ardenek, you sought to protect us?
I'm glad.
Majesty! Majesty! Your Majesty, please, no!
Your Majesty, I have failed you.
It can't be. To protect us, you... Please, wake up. Niall! Niall!
Morag.
Dromark,
Yes?
distract the others.
Distract? I'm not sure I... No. My lady, you cannot.
There's still time. Hurry!
Yes, my lady. There are more of them!
Where?
What'd you say? This way! The rest of you should get to safety.
Chum! I'm on it!
You are...
Shh. You're gonna be fine.
What do you mean, imagined it? You got us all in a proper tizzy.
My apologies. I thought I spied silhouettes. I did not mean to cause trouble.
Hey!
Huh?
Hey, you guys! His Majesty the Emperor is awake.
What?
Can it be?
Majesty?
I apologize for making you worry.
Majesty! It's a miracle.
When Aegean returned to his core, I was certain we had lost you.
Honestly, you call yourselves soldiers. First aid? Anyone heard of it?
But his wounds...
Just scratches. Nothing me and Dromark can't handle.
You saved... Thank you, Nia. I truly don't know how to... I will never be able to repay you for what you...
Oh, don't sweat it. Let's just say you owe me one. That'll do fine, right?
Nia. You shouldn't be up. It's only been one day. Please don't strain yourself.
Half a day off and look at all this paperwork. I swear, it's like they don't want me to sleep at all.
Majesty.
Special Inquisitor, I hereby issue you new orders. It is my wish that you travel with the Aegis as an emissary of the Empire, guard her, and defend her against her enemies until she reaches Tantal.
Guard the Aegis?
I've already discussed it with His Eminence.
Forgive me, Your Majesty. I cannot accept. Just think about what happened yesterday. It would be sheer foolishness for me to leave your side.
Is that so?
Huh?
I can see it in your eyes. It's clear that the Aegis, or rather, that boy, has made a great impression on you.
That's not. I am your Special Inquisitor. Ensuring Your Majesty's safety is my only concern. To abandon that duty and go traveling... Is this... Aegeon's?
A driver who cannot even protect himself is no driver at all. Yesterday's events have made me keenly aware that I have no aptitude for it. It will be of more use in your hands.
Majesty.
The world is changing, Morag. I trust you more than anyone to lend that boy the wisdom and strength he will need. I miss it, you know. Lake Util in Gormott.
What?
Remember when the two of us would shake off the servants and go swimming there?
Yes. Of course.
Kids from the nearby village would come too. Good times.
Majesty,
If Mor Ardain, no, the whole of Allrest, could be like that again, wouldn't it be beautiful?
Is that my new duty then?
In truth, it should have been you sitting in this chair right now.
The Imperial line has always passed from father to son. On the day your Majesty was born, that's exactly what happened. I knew that day would come. It came as no surprise.
You were raised by my father to take the throne of the Empire, as befits the daughter of my Lord Uncle Andrig.
And I am grateful for it. If not for him, I would never have met Bridget. Never have met them. I'd have missed out on so much.
There. Those are your true feelings. A magnificent power resides in you. Morag, power like yours exists to be used.
Niall.
You've been tied down long enough. Follow your heart, Morag Lidair.
I have no words. Thank you, Your Majesty. Very well then. I hereby accept the task you have assigned to me.
That's the Morag I know and love. Make me proud.
So that's how it is. It seems our paths continue to entwine.
That's awesome news. To be honest, I was really hoping there was some way you could stick around. I was just thinking of asking you myself.
Saved you the trouble, did I?
That you did. Thanks a bunch, Morag.
I can't help but feel that in all the confusion surrounding Bana, our concerns have been neatly swept aside.
The Praetorium maintains absolute control over blade distribution. It is quite vexing.
Awakening rates from natural cores are very low, which limits the pool of compatible drivers.
So to create large numbers of drivers, the cleansing Indol provides is a necessity. That much I'm willing to accept. The real problem is the fact that the Aegis has awakened. Now, this is no time to be squabbling over territory. If we misread the situation even a little, Uriah itself could be sunk to the Cloud Sea's bed. Emperor Niall must surely be thinking the same thing. That's why he sent his precious Morag to shepherd them along.
And now we find ourselves in their debt.
Who could have predicted such an act of selflessness? Was it just the passion of youth, or was it...
My liege?
In any case, for now we should keep our troops mobilized while we monitor the situation. I hardly expect Tantal will comply with the Praetor's plan so easily either.
Yes. We can put Morag back. Alright. This will be our main trio. Alright. I think we'll just end it here. And next time, we'll go to Tantal. How many hours are we in this game now? Say 20.5 hours in this game. That is insane. And we're only in chapter 6 too. How many chapters are here? I guess we'll figure that out later. But yeah, really enjoying this game. So yeah, we'll end it here. Next time we'll head over to Tantau and we'll see what happens from there. So we'll see you next time.